Yeah, good evening and welcome to the Meowing Madness with me, Dead Cat 7, and of course my good friend, you probably know him,
The Clapham Thor.
the one and only Clapham Thor. Yeah, so we titled this one the November update with the Clapham Thor, of course. So the November update. What's going on, man? Cheers, everyone.
There
Cheers.
are 3 to 4 main aspects to November, commercially and romantically, emotionally. Hardly any of them good, but they're interesting. Basically, I'm at a dead end. I'm at a loggerhead with my leisure company because I want to wind down lifeguarding. I want to do a lot less work there. I want to teach group exercise. And I've been barred at one centre because they've got all the instructors well established, and also the landscape in Putney as well. The landscape for this place's leisure centre is quite poor. So there's a small good aspect to that. I've decided to do a course in aquafit into water aerobics. Get myself a Bluetooth speaker,
Sounds good.
a very high quality one with tone controls, and teach as many water workouts as I can, and hopefully that they don't push the payment on me of a fixed rate per class, because I'm sure they will. I want to get paid individually from all the ladies and men that do it. Maybe not though, knowing the UK, and this is what this is what can cause a rage attack. It can and does sometimes for a short time. And the second November update is this thing that's been going on with Leon Daniels Janner, or Neil DeJanner, some model influencer from America. I processed payments from customers selling sneakers on an Instagram store in America, and I kept the money from her customers, and I sent that money on to her account. I converted it into bitcoins, and then she pledged I'll send £2,000 to your Cash App account or your Bitcoin wallet.
Oh, is this the Janet saga?
Well, it's the statement she said for your help, and whether that's mixed in with love and desire or not, I'm not very bothered at this stage. I'm not so bothered. I just want some, help. I want some gain for doing that for her, because I need to buy that Bluetooth speaker. I need to buy it to teach these.
How much is that? I've got a Bluetooth speaker, by the way. I don't have it handy.
I want a diamond box. I want a diamond box one from Gilbert, Arizona, and one that I could use and keep in good condition commercially. Many times a week. I'd like one that was built by Tony DeMoore of Diamond Box in Gilbert, Arizona. Must have made a big impression on me because I remember those details.
That sounds high quality.
So she's not come up with the money and what is this? Simply buffering.
Yeah, but let me just say,
that's all.
I hate to say it, but again, we don't even know if it's if it's a woman or a man, or again, you have not even spoken to her yet.
I might just delete the whole thing just because I'm bored. But what I'm most disturbed by in this situation is my own plans for my life. I need to have a host on that DS-160 visa form, on the DS-160 American visa. I need somewhere to stay, and it ain't going to be a motel. That's my goal. I need somewhere to stay.
Yep. You can move up a bit if you want, man.
Who's in the chat room now?
Looks like we've got
Who's
one
actually
viewer,
alive?
but no one in the chat as yet, unfortunately.
Well, there's a stream needs to go on for
we need
10,
to
20, 21, 22
we
minutes.
do need to talk a bit for someone.
Well, we will do. Now, the third
Mm-hmm.
aspect to the November, the November disappointment is the lack of people in a hobby at your emotive level. I mean, I've got a load of people in a group workout who are at different levels. I've got some people who are quite strong, but I've not got people in calisthenics that are around my level physically, but want this insane.
How many pull-ups can you do?
Insane. This fanatical kind of like transfixed kind of training and workout hopes and goals, fanatical goals that I just need to wander to some outdoor bars near Wormwood Scrubs, mix in with a scene of people there, and be the literal straggler. Just be
the change you want to see.
No, but just be the straggler, be the weakling, the outlier of the group, and just go to some brutalized workouts over a couple of months at least, and try and get closer to their level. I need to just penetrate a scene of people where they're just doing rep after rep after rep after rep, and just get a solid, powerful foundation to all these moves. And there's no one that really wants to crunch in like me, kind of like angrily and sorrow-filled on some days, getting through the routine from discipline, getting through the routine in irritable and angry discipline. And then some days that will be absolutely satisfying when your mind feels a bit more calmer, your mind feels more enjoyment from being in the group, and you just work out with some excitement and fascination. But there are some days in the outdoor fitness part there where it will be, it would be irritable,
That's like not good.
Irritable, bored anger, really, about the issues, the problems of Britain and London, and that will be because of their own nature, cares in the group. You'll just get through it. The Wormwood Scrubs Fitness Park is somewhere where I could probably just wander out and fit into that obsessive training group. Probably I've got this good feeling about it. And then the other groups that I fit into, but there's no one at the level where they haven't got the strength yet, like me, that I want, but they just want to work out quite a lot, and they're not bothered to do it outside in the rain or in different weathers. So there's that really, that the the irritating and saddening problem that might be to improve. You need to up your ability and
up your game.
Work on a temporary basis. I can book all my work daily, day by day. I can book my work. But being a lifeguard for me indoors is just on borrowed time, and being a lifeguard around a lake in Canada or somewhere around the lake where I do other things like help put out fires or rescue people from a forest, it'll be a bit more respect that I'm given, a bit more interest, but a bit more respect here rather than just doing one thing. I might need to rescue people from a forest or treat people that have fallen down, and it's just at the end of the day, I've made it through the year working. I was made redundant in coronavirus, so I've improved there. I've actually worked for a year,
Very respectable.
but I've got aspirations. Now.
Still got the dream, right?
No,
Oh,
I've got aspirations of £14 an hour. With my fitness classes.
Oh yeah, you need the Bluetooth speaker for that.
Well, no, not just that.
Oh,
But
right.
that's just one part. I've got aspirations of a paid water fitness class and aspirations of a paid
Good, man.
land-based exercise. So I want to be.
You've got aspirations. That's definitely a good thing.
I want to be taking home £10.50
Wait, that's minimum wage.
to £14 per person in a class.
Oh, per person.
No, yeah,
Oh,
each
nice.
and pay me, and
Yeah,
like maybe 15 in a
That'd be
class.
good. Oh, wow.
I'm looking for £14, and I
That'd be impressive.
I can design an inventive and hard workout for everyone there. I know I can easily. I know my abilities. I can design a very unusual and rewarding workout for everyone there. There's no doubt.
Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, man. Sounds good. I mean, that was a brief rundown that took.
That's the outline. It's the three aspects of a sofa of a disappointing November, and what takes the cake. Not being able to afford at the moment a Grand Seiko tentograph.
He's got his eyes set on this Seiko watch.
Yeah,
Very nice,
because it
very
measures time to a tenth of a second. All the other chronographs measure it to an eighth of a second, like Omega.
Yeah, Omega, I've heard of them.
What else? Tudor,
Rolex,
Breitling.
all the expensive ones.
Yeah, they all measure it to 1/8, but the Japanese, the Grand Seiko, measure it to 1/10.
Wow.
I like the other makes as well, but there's something about the tentograph that I'm paying homage to Shimi, the good relationship I had with her, and I still have. I'm paying homage to the. I might need to measure something, and if I'm a swim teacher at swim training, I might need to measure an adult class to a tenth of a second. It depends. I've just got an image of me doing a moderate amount of swimming here and there, but being able to teach it better than I can swim myself, because I'm not a terribly enthusiastic swimmer, although I'm just naturally good at it. Some people are just like that.
Don't you teach swimming? Aren't you going to teach swimming?
Maybe, but I want to teach aquafit really.
Oh, aquafit.
It's just more me.
Yeah, aquafit, nice.
But of course, I'm like men and women increasingly do that. I want to do something in life just to use the object I've got. Women are guilty of that as well, more and more, which is a good thing. I want to take up diving to use a function on a diving watch. A lot of people are guilty of that. People just accept it. I mean, I do want to teach some kind of, racing, either kayaking, to use the timing on the watch. Another money spinner that I'll enjoy, and my mum likes this one. I've said that I never announced this before. I'm going to get my powerboat license and be an official on water racing, like kayaking or rowing, or being official on some boat racing heats. To get them line up on the start line. Oh yeah.
Never knew you had an interest in those things.
A massive interest, yeah. I mean, so much so that I see the scenario in my mind's eye of what I'd like to do. I see a scenario in my mind's eye.
So it sounds actually quite good. I mean, you said you've had a bad November, but I'm hearing a lot of positivity coming through.
Well, yeah, but these are just plans. These are just plans.
Oh, I see.
The fourth bad thing is the realization of buying out tech. Hours and days before I heard about that, so much so that I wouldn't be able to earn any useful money out of it. My dad said I wouldn't bother so much with day trading with only a modest amount. to start with. At the end of the day, I think if a viewer comes in now, I'd like to see their written comments about feasibility of day trading now, because these bastards have made it so hard now.
I don't think many of my viewers know about day trading or anything like that, unfortunately. They might have invested in a bit of crypto. Apart from that, I'm not sure. Yeah, it sounds all right, man. I mean, okay, some bad stuff happened, but you still have positivity, and that's definitely a good thing, man.
Well, I ain't swerving from the
man. Oh, by the way,
the aspirations that I've set.
A couple of months ago, also me and Will, aka Clapham Thor, we went and met Pearl once more, right? But I don't know. You didn't really meet her that time. You just kind of sat.
Yeah, I did say
away.
hello. I met this guy called Mr. Sinks, Sierra India November X-ray, and Mr. Sinks is one of these elusive, impractical creatives. Mr. Sinks, I describe him as a charming, elusive, practical Indian creative.
Indian?
Big mouthful. But Mr. Sinks hasn't actually hit me up. Mr. Sinks hasn't linked me up since I met him near London Bridge, and he said to me, you know, your acting, you could lift it far above doing random jobs for, you know, my acting company now, doing random jobs for Miriam in hip hop videos. Yeah, that's
so you already do those, don't you?
I'm glad she hasn't approached me for anymore. I'm going to hit them up. It's look, Ice Cat, to be honest with you, it is pretty insultatory, really, to have too many roles where I'm just in the background. I'm playing a drug client in some of these music videos. It's a bit insultatory, because when I'm given more scope to actually, you know, to create a part, when given scope to act a scene, to show something, it's a lot better and rewarding. I've done that once last November in a satanic scene that I played, and
satanic.
I was in. Americans have reacted to the rap video that I was an actor in.
Oh, is that Burner Boy or whatever his name is?
No, it was the two before that. But
Jesus, man,
I find it, if more people are watching this room, is quite insultatory. Is that even a word? That
could be.
Basically,
you'll say insulting.
I've been typecast into a similar role of being an extra in a rap video. I can do other types of acting. Over to you for thoughts on that.
I always said it. Clapham Thor would have been a good wrestler, but he doesn't have much of an interest.
I do like watching. I've not expressed particularly that much, because the weight gain and the muscle gain would be good, but that would take me more away.
Yeah, but some
kind
of
same tricks that I could do. No, I wouldn't like to be. I'd like to be Chris Jericho's dimensions, round about that, because I'm the same height, kind of like that build. That would take me more away from the chances of doing bodyweight training, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we have one person in the chat. Nostalgia Bash.
Have you heard of Nostalgia before?
I recognize the name. I can't actually remember who you are.
Hello, Nostalgia. I'll make him feel welcome right now.
Clapham Thor is with his update. He's been living. He's had some stuff happen to him, but he's learning. You know, he learned from the Victoria June saga. He has this new saga. He's learned from it.
I don't think he knows about that.
Well, I'm saying to everyone that you know, all people that watch my channel, you know.
Right, Nostalgia. Before you came in, I was talking about being an acting extra and being typecast by this company, this woman called Miriam, into UK rap videos where I just end up being an extra that I play a drug fiend that scores from the main part, or I'm just typecast into a certain role. And I found it a bit insultatory, really. I found it a little bit irritating, and I can be a lot more diverse as an actor. This isn't a Canadian Christmas film production line, you know, because a lot of them are made in Canada. So, yeah, I'm glad that Miriam hasn't hit me up for any more, any more roles of being an extra in a hip hop video. There was one extra I did. Fair play to them. I was a satanic priest. We got a load of kerosene, a load of prayer books, mobile lighting rigs, a load of nuns, a hostage, a literal hostage. He was a Norwegian actor, the rapper, the Turkish, the Turkish rap artist. We went to the forest. We went to Hackney Marsh. I remember it well last year, and it was really good because the music video. There's been reactions to it in America, but this woman Miriam, she just always cast me into these extras, about 3 or 4 hip hop videos. I thought I'm fed up.
She pays you, right?
Yeah, but it isn't for a lot of these session acting. It's pretty crap, really. I've got a big scope to them. I can shock people with my ability, but they always want to do their constricting ways, in commercially in Britain. Many times they want to operate their constricting ways. Again,
I don't know much about those things, unfortunately.
Yeah, I did. I'm glad that Miriam hasn't called me back for any acting extra work now, because I found it I found it a bit depressing and insultatory. There you go again. That I'm constantly doing a similar role. Just leave it there.
Okay.
And for the benefit of nostalgia as well, the second thing about the November update that was frustrating as well is this influencer model.
Oh, that reminds me. What about the other American chick?
Lilda Jenner.
The one that deleted her Instagram. That kind of annoyed you, right? What was her name?
No, I'm not bothered. She realised basically this girl was going to host me for a holiday to America on
he
the
still
American
had his
visa.
dream. He wanted to go to America,
No, I will, but
you will
I would have avoided a motel.
I thought you kind of given up on that.
She deleted me because she realised that I don't have much chemistry with her. She sensed, because I know how women younger kind of think like that. She sensed I'm not really into you as much as I like you. So she probably gave up on me in a strop, deleted her account, and that was that. But this other girl, this is a story. Lilda Jenner, Instagram model, influencer, everything. One of her profiles, she runs a sneaker business on Instagram.
One of her profiles,
She asked me to handle paying me on my PayPal account. There's actual live purchases. I sent it to my account, to my bank from PayPal, turn it into Bitcoins. I put it onto Coinbase and I turn it straight into Bitcoins. I send it straight to her account because I'm thinking I'm cultivating trust with her and I'm cultivating a possible relationship here. She's thinking, oh yeah, 8 times out of 10, anyone would just pocket that money, would keep the money from my business purchases. Her customers are paying me to my PayPal account. Jobs are good, but I didn't want that. I want to actually stay at her apartment in the Bay Area in California. I actually want to stay there on holiday.
Did you tell her that?
And see what she's on? No, she knows that. Yeah, I've told her fucking multiple times. I said I'd like your address for the visa
You've never
application.
had any sort of video or even voice call with her, right?
No, that's true. Do you think I should have pocketed some of that money?
I mean,
could have done.
Maybe.
But I wasn't really bothered with that. I was trying to cultivate something properly.
It's what I always say.
I was trying to create something properly.
Same as Victoria June's saga,
Well, it isn't the same as that.
Yeah, but you don't know if it was really Janet on the other.
I don't know. I've still got a bit of money from one of those trades. I might just pocket that just for the sake of doing it for a couple, a night out. Or
but she asked for a bit of money from you as well, didn't she? Just a little bit.
Yeah. 5 months ago she did a bit. Yeah.
So we don't know. I mean,
write something in the chat.
Thor is still getting. What are you gonna write? He's still kind of getting suckered in a little by those.
Not really.
I know, not as bad as last time, but you got to. I guess in your mind, you got to take some risks, right? So obviously typing some sort of long, important message.
Well, it isn't long. It's just a very simple.
Well, it seems long.
Was it shift and enter?
I don't know.
That's it. More money.
Well, why don't you just explain it in words, with your voice? You don't need to write this message, Will. We got someone else in the chat. Nuclear Redfield. What's up, mate? We've got.
I doubt that's a first name, but it's cool. It's
no, I know Nuclear Redfield. He's an old school Red Pill kind of vlog. He lives down south.
Whereabouts? Hello, Nuclear.
That's on the south, near the south coast. Well, there's another update. You know, you've been visiting your country folk in Wales recently. That was nice.
The one thing that calmed me down about November is going to stay in Wales. Actually, we went there to try and get some psilocybin. Went there for just to pick maybe half a kilo of magic mushrooms. Instead, we didn't find anything. But we went on the magic mushroom map to open grassland.
That's you and your mates? Huh.
There's a little bit of lag, but it's not bad. It's actually okay.
Yeah, so he still has his dream alive, you know, that he wants to move out to the States, but in the meantime he's got other dreams, you know, your aerobics class, water aerobics.
I've got one more qualification to get. The
qualifications.
Well, it will take me 3 days. It's an Aquafit. And that's it. Get that one. Get some evidence. I can do it here for a couple of months. Go over the next time I go to America, second time, get myself a job when I'm over here now, and just move into an apartment, and then maybe within a week just start working there. That's my plan. Just land a job. You should do it here. I do Nuclear. I just, to be honest with you, some mannerisms of people since COVID just irritated the living fuck out of me. Some are direct and more blunt and to the point. I think that's what gets on my wick, really. Some mannerisms should be a bit more direct, but then again, it does seem since COVID things have been even more, dithery. They've become, a lot of dithering, a lot of thinking and analysing. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure it'll work out. I'll try like hell to make it work out, and just I'm sure that none of the trials I'll have there will possibly eclipse the woes of Britain at the moment. Although I did have a lot of fun going to Wales. I did feel a lot calmer going to this area. I didn't find what I wanted, the magic mushrooms, but everything else just worked out so well. I mean, everything else was just so, so enjoyable.
Nice.
Enjoyable.
I've never been to Wales myself. Nice.
Oh, people are not just closed off. They're more it's the passive aggressive stuff that really does me in. I've actually hit on it really, but then it's less in a city like Liverpool. Not as much in a sense. There are real subtleties here. I mean, really, I'd say now London is a more passive aggressive city than New York. It's overtaken it by far. It is really there seems to be, even bloggers are experiencing it in some street interviews. There seems to be a passive aggressive plague, really.
Hey, what's up, Sex Addict? Nice to see you, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday night.
Hi, Sex Addicts. Has he been back for a stream?
Who's that? I don't know. He sometimes catches my stream. He's an American guy. I'm not sure where he's from.
Does anyone experience the passive aggressive plague really in Britain, especially after coronavirus, and also the apathy as well? An apathy storm. I mean, I don't know if anyone does. I'm sorry if they do. The painful bozos at O2 who seem to scalp as much bill as possible before I left them for EE. But I have had some real woes of O2 before I left, because I had my phone taken from a bar when they put a piece of paper a few years ago over the cell phone on the table, and the guy ran up 239 quid in the Google Play Store, and it took O2 8 weeks to credit me back. I mean, to be honest with you, I hope they fucking go bust, literally, and go under because of this.
I think Wyatt Bill's with O2.
Oh, right. I'm off O2 now. I'm out of the muck.
But
I'm out
he
of
used
the
to get
slop.
all these like free perks, like free drinks at bars and stuff with O2. Didn't you get those?
Not really,
Well,
but
he
I'm
used to get, like,
out of
cheap
the muck.
tickets and
I'm
stuff.
out of the muck now. I'm on EE. They seem to be all right.
Oh,
I'm paying less, a lot less than I was, and it's better service. But even EE took 3 days to move me over. It was just it was pathetic. It took me 3 days to swap me over.
Well, that was the update, man. I guess we talked for about half an hour.
Where have you been tonight, sex addict? Just type in the chat. I mean, where have you? Anywhere obscure? Where have you been? Anything?
What have you been up to? He's pretty
Anything fulfilling or not? Anything fulfilling or amusing?
I think he just watches a lot of streams. That guy. He doesn't really.
I don't know. I mean,
he doesn't talk about his
in the
life
past,
that much.
I even went urban exploring. I broke onto a shopping centre before it was open. Not legally, but obviously it was when it was a shell. Anything exciting like that?
Well, that was that. I mean, I think it doesn't say here, but I believe we started at 12:40. So
Well,
we talked for half an hour. We can talk for maybe another, hopefully 20 or half an hour, 20 or 30 minutes, hopefully. But that was pretty much it, I guess. So you have hopes for the 2024? I'm
going to get out of this career rut ASAP. I mean, I went to a new gym opening up with my folder. It is of 6 fitness awards qualifications. I missed the boat by a month. I missed the boat. Assing fuck. I missed the boat for a month with jets. They're called jets, and he wasn't particularly that enthusiastic, but he wasn't rude. He didn't let me in at one point. And I said, I need to come in because it's quite cold. It was one of those, is it a wanky, obscure system where they have a time locked door when people go in to train with this fitness? I mean, I don't mind that, but where I work out myself, it's far from a wanky, obscure, esoteric system, really. It's a gym in the community. It's a gym in the projects where people can just like go in and out. But it's a special case there. There's nowhere else like it.
I think like if you're really hanging on to wanting to find a host in the States.
I must do, but because then I can save money. I'm sure I will be able to. I'm making a big thing of it.
It's hard to do that, isn't it? Find some random, like that's.
I wouldn't say
you've
that.
got to get lucky.
They should just put up and shut up. I mean, I can be trusted.
Have you looked on that website, Couchsurfing?
Maybe I might have a look, but the purpose of this is to save money on motel and hotel bills, more money to spend on presence of people, more time to try and to drum up business and work.
What will you offer them in return?
Oh, I mean things that I actually don't mind emotionally to do. Some bit of DIY and housework. I've already said that to them, which is fair actually. Bit of DIY and housework, because at the end of the day,
have you ever thought about becoming a male nanny? Because they do exist, right?
Yeah, but no, not really. I want to do something that a little bit actually stretches my ability for my money, and it actually be offered a good wage to get the sense of. I
think to me that sounds like kind of a pipe dream. Just wanting
not at all. It's a good. I'm talking about the type of fulfillment of the equivalent of £15-16 an hour, and doing a job that takes a bit of skill. It's the exact right kind of level of achievement and reward that is enough for you. It's enough.
What job is that?
Well, filling out whole pools of aquafit, group workouts, modelling.
Well, that's what you offer them.
Yeah, modelling jobs, like modelling products in a catalogue, whether they're modelling.
I'm talking about your dream of finding a host for you.
Well, it's not a dream. It should be quite simple. I need someone
it's hard to do that. It's really hard to do that.
I don't think so. I mean, it's
It is. I mean,
not Airbnb. I'm talking about
That's
even
what I'm
better.
talking
I'm talking about a private host.
yeah,
Just
that's
someone,
even harder.
No,
It's hard to do that, man. Trust me. This guy's like dreaming of finding
I'm not dreaming.
some
I'm
host
going.
out there. And it's,
I'm in a rage, Alex. I'm going to angry, positive oblivion. I'm just in a rage right now, and I'm calm, but I'm in like.
do you ever think like, got to be a bit more realistic?
No, I think like I actually I'll manifest it through determination. I just to work, just to spend a few minutes trying to find a holiday host every day, or just do it gradually, and soon someone will buckle, or someone will be authentic, someone would like to, and I've got two people on the go.
Mm-hmm. Two people, huh?
Yeah, possible holiday host. Yeah. Nuclear. What have you done today? This Saturday? I mean, both Ice Cat and me. We went to a Welsh sports bar that I showed him actually because it's an effing good place. We went to a Welsh sports bar tonight.
That was all right. It's
Let's
expensive.
see.
Though.
Let's see what Nuclear's done.
Well, he might not be watching anymore. He might have zoned out. You know. To me, it just is it just me or is like. Is it sound a bit delirious what he's saying? We'll find out afterwards, I guess. I'll ask people afterwards, but
I don't know. There's some lag. We'll let them catch up.
no, they might not. They might have just zoned out. They might have clicked off by now. But
No, not that. They might be multitasking on their desktop.
yeah, they might be doing something else. Sure. So yeah,
There ain't too much lag really. You've done well there.
that's all right. It's not too bad. You can do this yourself, William.
I don't know what link you have. You've done it right. I mean,
I can show you how to do it. You know, it's not hard to do. You can even do this on your phone, to be honest. I believe you can, anyway.
Yeah, I'll give updates next month to this challenge. I mean, I wouldn't call it a challenge for myself, but I'll make it sound more interesting. I don't think so.
I think it's a huge
I'll deploy
challenge.
psychology techniques. I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's fallen through twice. Janet fallen through.
It's what you make of it.
This other. Who was this Instagram girl that?
Well, I wouldn't say
account?
It's not followed through. Ariana,
Ariana.
Yeah, but she realizes that this is why 90% of women are just not worth it to me. It's the psychological fuckery. She realizes she likes me more than I like her, so she almost sensed that. I thought in my mind, she's not a mind reader. She synced up to me. I thought I go to Ariana's apartment, I go to her condo, I set boundaries from the second day. I'm not. I don't really have chemistry with Ariana, but I'll help to run your apartment if I can stay there on my holidays. Just leave it at that. Simple as that. She might be devastated, but then she's got the advantage. There was someone who can fucking iron. I can do it well.
Then
you know, cook
out
some
of
food
nowhere,
and
just
I'll just deploy
deleted
that.
her account. Nothing like.
Yeah, well,
like
it's up to her.
you
You know, yeah. She was so pissed off that I wasn't into her.
Really?
But I'll deploy my weaponry: ironing, cooking.
He's a great ironer. He's a great cook.
Ironing. I'll deploy.
What can you cook?
I'll deploy the holiday weaponry of ironing, cooking, and it's receiving phone calls.
Advertisement right here on the Dead Cat 7 channel. You know, if you like what you see, ladies, he wants to come to America.
Put me up on a holiday, ironing, taking phone messages, secretary work, ironing, and cooking. There you go. The three main, and a bit of cleaning. Deep fried rice, steak and chips and peas, American, burgers.
I did not know this.
Hang on, vegetarian burgers. I can cook Indian foods. I can cook
Indian as well.
Balti curries, Balti
nice.
chickpea steak, chips and sirloin steak.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. Yeah, you used to be with an Asian
fish,
woman.
Mackerel, mackerel salads. The possibilities
could be
quite
cool,
big,
man.
But
Send me the link if you want. Clapham Thor doesn't even use Discord though. He's old school.
I didn't know what it was. So I do know it doesn't matter. I didn't know what it is. Is Discord very mainstream? Be good.
It's fairly mainstream.
Yeah, that's good. I thought it was just some kind of Reddit thing. That's very good. Yeah, that's good. It's mainstream. I'll have a go at this Discord and then maybe I'll set up a regular thing. If you think it's more common than Twitch.
Well, it's not really competitive to Twitch. Oh, here we go. All right, thanks, man.
Click through a bit later to Sex Addicts a bit.
I'll message you on. I think I'm friends with Sex Addict on Discord, so I'll message him on there. Discord is a messaging app, so it's not really like Twitch.
I mean, well, you can stream. I mean, I know Twitch and YouTube, the two main ones.
You can't stream using Discord, no.
We're doing well, Ice Cow. To say we've not got a studio, closed mics, you know, a backdrop, lighting. We've not got an actual streaming place. We're actually doing good. We're actually not doing bad. It was better than the last stream. We've got constructive topics.
Yeah. Clapham Thor is excited, guys. But
no,
having said
I'm
that,
just satisfied.
Satisfied. All right. Having said that, chat for about another 10 minutes, I guess.
Well, maybe a few minutes. The last thing, our last nuclear Redfield, what he's done tonight on Saturday.
I think he's gone, bro.
I don't know. We can't tell.
We can't tell, but I guess he's probably zoned out, you know.
Always, again, you know, swap the windows. I don't know. I mean, let's bring it to an end in a minute because, yeah, I want to drink or we'll work on something else that we're working on.
Well, I might just chill out. I might watch some Pearl, actually. You know, our good friend Pearl. Well, I might watch Wheat Waffles, maybe.
I mean, if there was one guy there in America, we're now experiencing in Britain a non-productive overload in society in general. So really, you know, unresolved, you know, serious goals agitate my fucking mind every day nearly, which is a good thing to do. But really, I take action on most of it, and when you get there, you move on to the other thing. You know, the relaxation will be huge after that. A non-productive shitstorm. Unfortunately, Britain's entered. It took me 3 days, people, to switch cell phone networks. It took me 4 months to get certificates after my course. Oh, there you go. You know, when you're born in life, you thought you'll leave behind the Scotch tapes in the 80s. You know,
That's true. It's
I didn't expect to rewind my life that much like that. When you don't expect this kind of everything's in slow motion, really.
Well, let's hope that 24 brings better things, man.
Yep. Make enough money for enjoyable hobbies for one. I think for the both of us, make enough money for enjoyable hobbies.
I need to get back on that money grind.
Let's hope
get
that
a new job or something.
You know. Let's hope, in conclusion, that 2024 for both of us brings a nice mechanical watch.
Oh yeah,
as we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck getting that, man.
Luck,
he has
strategy.
Good work. Like good drive.
Good
motivation.
Good hunting, mate.
Yeah,
good
hunting.
targeting. Yeah, good targeting. Yeah, like that. Good targeting.
Oh, I might as well end it, right? Because it's looking kind of lame. Oh, thanks, guy. I know, like, not many people kind of checked in, but
well, there were four for about
there was
12, 13 minutes. Yeah, which is not bad because they don't.
There is a timer.
We're not advertised it, so that was actually
no.
At this time of night, it was actually not bad.
I did
kind of
advertise it a little bit on my channel, but yeah, I only advertised it like
it ain't bad because it's dark lighting and on professional studio as well. It ain't bad.
It's amateur. It's basic, but yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, because we haven't got any real equipment for it. It's actually not bad.
I suppose so. Yeah, that was his update. If any of you guys are wondering what happened to Clapham Thor, here he was. I think he's doing better, to be honest. And
does Redfield know from before? I feel like I'm fucking spinning the wheels, and it ain't my fault. And I'm not someone that's indirect either. I'm someone that's quite blunt and upfront. So I'm a bit unhappy about that. But then I was really restored by going to the motherland of Wales.
Nice.
That's what I'll say to Randall.
Didn't we meet those lovely Welsh girls? Like just when we went to meet Pearl, at the end of that night, there was that table of lovely Welsh people, and there or
I
something.
remember they were a table. They were just, I don't know much about
But they
them.
were lovely looking,
You think
those
so?
Welsh girls. I think they were lovely looking, yeah.
I think
And
they
I
were
remember
not
one
bad.
of them was,
I think they were okay.
one of them was like kind of,
I wasn't
you were
that
getting
bothered
on with
about it.
one
I
of them. I
wasn't
would
really
have
that
thought.
bothered, really. What, I said 3 or 4 sentences.
I thought she was nice anyway. No,
Well,
I didn't do that.
To be honest with you, I wanted to talk more to Carnivore Fitness to see if she could sell me back onto an ultra
Who was
meat
that? Who the
diet.
hell is that?
Oh, she's called Carnivore Fitness.
Who is that?
She's a woman that goes to Pearl. I think she's a
Did
bit.
we meet her that day?
Maybe. I think she's a bit too, not aggressive. She's a bit kind of spiky for them. She's like, oh, yeah, my theories are so right because I just think that this has had a benefit to
Oh,
my
was
life
that Pearl's
of
friend?
eating raw meat constantly.
Oh, her.
Yeah,
I know her. The
think she's
brunette.
all right. Yeah,
But no, she wasn't there that day though.
she was. Yeah.
She was. I never saw her.
Yes, she was, Alex.
I did not see her.
Right,
Wow.
let's wind down the stream. Yeah, she was.
Well, I hope Pearl
It
does
should
another
have
meet
been.
soon, because then like we'll go.
I think Pearl's pretty good. I mean, she's not like all that, but I do totally agree with her outlook on the world, on relationships. She is quite nice, but it's not gone into attraction zone for me quite. Not quite.
She has lovely long legs. It's one of those
Yeah, she's not quite gone
great,
into
great
attraction
pair of
zone.
legs. All right. On that note, yeah, you all have a good Saturday night.
Or
And,
Hoyle, adios.
Yeah,
That's in different languages.
yeah, yes, yeah. We'll catch you all later.